I'm Guy, I'm 55. I've been an alcoholic for the last 35 years. For the first 10 years a functional alcoholic, and then slowly descending into being a non-functional alcoholic. That's when I decided I needed help, which is why I came into the pavilion last year. I think my main concerns before I came in here which is typical of anybody, very concerned about leaving your family, coming into an unknown environment, one where you're not sure what's expected of you. You hear about groups and group work and you feel very nervous about that, how you're going to get on with everybody, but mainly being in a completely different environment and missing your family. Some of your family you're not sure whether to tell or not, in the same way you're not sure about how to tell people at work. And then the people who are close to you know you're coming in, they're concerned that you're going to stick it out and actually do it. So there's lots of different emotions going on. I think the hardest thing is actually getting yourself here and getting through at the front door. It's like anything. Once you've made that step, it's much easier. Yes, it's really scary coming in here for the first time, meeting people that you don't know, other patients that you don't know. I was very scared, but the staff were great, and one of them stayed with me most of the time to make sure I was all right, to make you feel at home, if that's the right expression. My biggest concern was how it would be to actually come off the drink and how that would actually feel, what the medication was going to be like, how it would affect me. But the medication really replaced the effects of the alcohol. Nowhere near as bad as trying to stop on your own. The medication actually helped that. And you take it, I think it's either 3 or 4 times a day. And once you'd got the first couple of days over, it did start to get better, for sure. The group work that I'd heard about and what that actually involved, and whether I was going to have to bare my soul and all that sort of stuff, and expressing personal stuff to other people, those were all the sort of fears that I had. I didn't find them half as bad as I thought they'd be. In fact, they were much better. I found them very helpful, sharing my experiences with other people. And what you find is your experiences aren't unique to you. Everybody's going through exactly the same thing. We talked a lot about the obvious stuff, the effect of drink and drugs on your body, and all the stuff that I guess most of us know a little bit about, and the emotional effects of using drugs both on yourself and those in your family and those around you. So yeah, very useful. So I think feel very vulnerable, but you're made to feel quite secure. There was a good routine, and I think you needed that. I was normally up for sort of 6:30, 7 o'clock, because that's me. We normally have breakfast at sort of about 8:30. Then we start our group work at 10 o'clock, which is quite informal and goes through with breaks until lunchtime at 12 o'clock. And then we'd start our groups again sort of 1:30, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. The afternoons being more informal with more activities, and then the late afternoons and evenings much more informal. There's opportunity to spend time with yourself if you want to in your room, but also the lounges to watch telly and spend time with other people. I think the main benefit is I'm sitting here today and I'm sober, and have been sober for a reasonable length of time now, which hasn't happened to me before in the last 35 years. I couldn't get out of the addiction. It was physically, I couldn't do it, and it allowed me to break it by coming in here. People need professional help, and I just wish I'd got it a lot earlier.